Hi guys, today we will continue our AI learning journey, and today is day 9, and we will learn model evaluation. In this video, we will try to understand what is meant by model evaluation, and also we will learn through one example. The goal of today's video is we need to just understand the model performance, understand the accuracy, learn some precision and recall, and last, we also use confusion matrix. So this is the agenda of today's video. We need to understand model evaluation. Before move to our next topic, first we need to understand why evaluation matters. Means why model evaluation actual need. What is the need of model evaluation? So just imagine suppose a model predicts like a pass or fail. Okay, but is it correct? Means suppose just model predict like pass or fail. We have only two options: pass or fail, right? But suppose model predict as a pass, then is it correct? Or suppose if model predict fail, then is it correct? Means whatever model prediction, we need to verify is it correct or not. So without evaluation, the model is useless. For that reason, whatever model prediction, we need to evaluate this like is it correct or not. So this is a importance of model evaluation, and for that reason we need to evaluate the model. Now we just understand part wise, means how we can just import this, how we can just create a data set and all. Okay, so now to evaluate the model we need to import some library. Now in part 1, first we will import metrics. So just go to our uh, GitHub. So first we just import this. Just go to our Google Colab. So just import this. So here, what we need to import? We need to import some metrics like accuracy score, confusion matrix, and classification report. Okay, so this library we need to import. Second part is like create dataset. So once you import the library, we need to create our dataset. So this is our dataset. Okay, we need to import pandas as well. So data, we just take a similar example like hours and pass, and we also use data frame, and we just assign the value hours and pass to x and y. Okay, second third part is like we need to train the model. So this is our part third, like we need to train the model. For that reason we also need to import sklearn linear model import from logistic regression. Okay, so in this way you can just add logistic regression. For that reason you need to import this. Okay, and now we need to just fit this x and y value. Okay, next part is like a prediction. So this is our prediction. Once, now part 4 is like we need to predict what is the value of x. Okay, and then we need to evaluate the model. and next part 5 is accuracy. So whatever prediction model predict, we need to verify is it correct or not. For that reason, we need to use accuracy. So accuracy score, we already import this, right? So what accuracy? So in accuracy, we need to pass y and whatever prediction, and based on that, it just print its accuracy level or accuracy percentage. Okay. Next thing. Okay, first we will try to execute this. What is the output for this program, and then we will move to next part. Okay, so now what we are doing over here, model dot predict, and here we just passing the x value. So I just try to run it. Let's see what is the example. What is the output for this? It's running. See, the accuracy is a 1.0. So here, what is the accuracy? Here, what we are printing, print this like accuracy is a 1.0, means whatever your prediction is 1.0. Okay, so here accuracy formula is what? Example 8 is a correct out of 10, means it's a 80%. Now our prediction it's showing 1, so mean it's a 10%. Okay, so 1 means it's a 10%. If this is a just understanding purpose, accuracy formula, whatever return, whatever we print, suppose if it's a print like 8, then out of 10 means it's a 80% correct, means the accuracy is 80% correct. Okay, now here it's showing like 1.0, means the accuracy is a 10%. Okay, x in the sense x is a hours. Okay, and suppose y is a pass, right? And here what we did, we just passing y, y in the sense pass, and here whatever we just predict, we just prediction is a passing, and here the accuracy level it's showing 1.0. Now we just move to next, like part 6, confusion matrix. So what is a confusion matrix? We will check it. Now we done the accuracy. Now we just add confusion matrix. We already import this confusion matrix. We just passing the same parameter, and we need to just print it. So here, see, confusion matrix is like 4004. Okay, 4004. So this is our input, and based on that input, the confusion matrix just print this like 40 and 04. Okay, for example, output is like a 3104. Okay, so confusion matrix, what is the meaning of that? So actual is a 0, means true or false position, and actual 1 means it's a false or true. So this is a confusion matrix meaning, like means if it's a actual 0, then it's a true, or predicted 1 is a false, and actual 1 is it false and it's a true. So this is a confusion matrix based on the example. Okay, and this is a mostly asked interview question. So you just study more on confusion matrix, because it's really confused. Okay, so this is a confusion matrix. We need to just pass this, and whatever output we have just generated it. Okay. Next part is like a precision and recall. So in precision and recall, we need to just add classification report, and in the same classification report we need to pass our y and y prediction and just print the reports. So let's see, we see this is our precision recall, f1 score and support. So this is our precision uh, means classification report. So this is precision recall, and here 0 means we have put some data over here like recall, f1 score and support, and this is our accuracy, macro, average and weighted average. So this is a overall classification report, this is a confusion matrix, and this is a accuracy for our data. Whatever input we have provided like hours and past, based on that we already generate this accuracy score, confusion matrix and classification report. Okay. So the key metrics is like precision means what? Precision is out of predicted yes, how many are correct, and recall is out of actual as how many did we catch. Okay. So in short, overall, this is like a means whatever model predict the data, we need to just evaluate this through confusion matrix, accuracy score and classification report. Okay. The real life example, suppose we just take another example like precision in short, don't mark important mail as a spam. Okay. And recall is like catch all spam emails. So this trade-off depends on use cases. Okay. So this is a just kind of a real example. So actual, what is a AI insight? So uh, just predicting and just checking the accuracy is not enough. Okay. So always we need to check like precision, recall and confusion matrix. So in our example we already did means first we ran the accuracy, but only checking accuracy is not enough. We need to check their confusion matrix and their classification report also. Okay. Then then our model evaluation task will complete. Okay. So this is a end of the day. Okay. So now we already learned means we just try to understand how we just evaluate the um, model, understand their accuracy, understand their precision recall, and just compare the model. Example wise, first we need to import our metrics, and then we need to import like accuracy score, confusion matrix, and classification report. And we also need to import pandas. This is our data frame, and we just prepare our data. We also need to import logistic regression, and we need to fit our x and y value. After predict, we need to check three steps like first accuracy score, we need to print this value, then confusion matrix. We also see passing the same data to all three functions like accuracy score, confusion matrix, and classification report. For all this, we need to pass the same, whatever data we prepare, we need to pass the same. And just at the end, we need to print their report. We need to just print their output. Okay. So in this way, we just get some output like a result. Accuracy is 1.0, this is confusion matrix, and this is our classification report. So in this way, we need to evaluate the model using metrics. Okay, so this is a metrics imports, metrics library. I hope you understand. You just create a new dev 9 uh, notebook and just try to execute this program. Try to understand um, how to execute, how to generate the accuracy score, confusion matrix, and classification report. This is a base for model evaluation. Okay, so this is a end of 9. um, so in short, in this video we had learned how to evaluate the model, because we need to evaluate this, because only just predicting is not enough. We need to check their accuracy level, their confusion matrix, and their precision and recall. So this is our day 9 journey. I will share this blog link in video description. You can just go through it, just refer. I also share GitHub link at the end. You can just check this code and just try to execute on Google Colab. This is our output. Okay, I hope you understand the model evaluation. This is our day 9 journey. Okay. Okay, then thank you guys. Thank you.